Okay, you all, I hope you can hear me. I'm live streaming as I'm multitasking, watching this great women's basketball, UConn, and oh my God, I forgot the number one team. But anyway, UConn just do what UConn do. Got a win in double overtime, and so if you all don't know, I love my basketball. So catching up on this game, and at the same time. Keeping up with crypto news. So you all come in. I just got this like great announcement from the home-based business that I'm in and been telling you all about that has a promotional discount. I don't have all the details yet, but what I do have, I'm going to share with you right now. And who did UConn just beat? Oh my God. North Carolina State. North Carolina State. This is the information. Come in, come in, come in. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Aren't you all so glad that you are in the crypto currency space right now? And aren't you glad that you are investing? Aren't you happy and excited that you have a plan and you are positioned for this great reset? Hello, Dr. Forms. Thanks for tuning in. And so, some SHIBA news today as I'm watching Gino do his thing and UConn ladies celebrate. What a tradition there. What a tradition there. And I think my cell phone battery is low. So, on my home-based business, right? Again, you all come in, hit like and hit share. I've been Papa Duck, my mentor, has been helping me with his platform by allowing me to do a video explaining exactly what the home-based business does. And so for a long time, a lot of people inquired about or asked me about um, can they invest in cryptocurrency? Now, this is not going to be anything like, I guess, within the next month or so, right? Corporate just made an announcement. However, you can get in right now to position yourself for this crypto economy or for whenever they implement the teaching and the trading of cryptocurrency. Because as far as I have right now, is my book, my Cash on Crypto report, and I give my Patreon the insiders information. But if you're not a part of my Patreon, or you don't want to invest in the book, I do not offer free crypto advice. So for those persons who are connected with the home-based business, again, I don't know the exact time frame. I just, we got hints and pieces on our corporate call that they're going to implement it at some point. Mainly right now, what most people come to me for crypto is that they trade cryptocurrency. I just read this article, for example, that, and you all forgive me, I am watching women's basketball. March Madness going on, right? As I'm live streaming. And I just got out the sauna. So, my hair, it is what it is. But just got out the sauna and doing that passive exercising as we talk about passive income as well. However, with that being said, a lot of people who prefer to trade now, you cannot have traded cryptocurrency last year and get in the business and think that it's going to help you with last year tax trade returns. No, that's not how business work. However, if you're trading this year and you need some tax shelters or you have a tax bill and now you need to recoup some of that money. See, most people don't know that your very first $12,100, $12,100 is already tax free. Your $12,100, no matter what your income that you make, is tax free. And most people don't know that they can pay their children to work in the business, right? They can pay their children or their child to work in the business. And you might be saying, well, Queen, what's the significance of that? Well, it brings money back into your household, people. That's the powerful thing of a home-based business. It brings money back into the household. So, for example, instead of McDonald's or Burger King hiring your children to work for them and they get all the tax deductions and tax write-offs for it. I hired my daughter. She's 22 now, but she was 3 years old since when I was doing these strategies, right? And so the money that you're spending on your kids for their recreational games, for AAU, for travel team, baseball, basketball, groceries, all you have to do is form the custodial account under this home-based business. Put the money that you're spending out anyway, or that you would spend, in the custodial account, and then use that account information to buy the things that your children need. Listen, for $128, right? Investment. Is it 128 or 129? It's one of them, right? I think it's 129. So I want to be accurate. Because people over $1 say, well, Queen, you said 128, over $1, right? If I did not have the money, number one, I would first look at myself and say, listen, I have to do something different. I do not have $129 to get massive cash return, or 120, yeah, back. I got to do something different with my finances, with my money. That's number one. If you don't have $129, because right now, and you say, and I understand, you want to wait to payday on the first, but wait to payday because you just want to wait. But you should have that surplus in your bank account. If you don't have it when you get paid in the next 2 or 3 days on the first, or whenever your payday is, you need to do something different. If you're not a positive $129 because it's 3 days from the first, or however many days from the first, right? When you work a business, you kind of forget. And so these are some money lessons that people need to learn if they don't have the money right now. Number one, you've been taught, some people, how to read a bank statement. You need to be taught how to read a financial statement. Number two, the difference between an asset and a liability. People don't know the difference between an asset and a liability. Number three, how to create money out of thin air. Out of thin air. How to make more money when you physically don't have the money sitting in your bank account. See, if it was me, I would put it on Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, something to position myself to make more money instead of using a credit card to buy a new outfit, to buy a new pair of shoes, to purchase a new pair of J's, to go out and have a steak and seafood dinner, to purchase some type of artwork, to give my child some type of expensive shoes. Nothing wrong with those things, but if you're broke, if you only have the money to do that during tax season, that should be a problem. If you're broke by June again, that cycle, you should have a mindset to want to stop that. And really, I'm really tired of talking about this topic because I attract only a certain people. I want to start having wealth conversations, not conversation about people wanting to spend $200 or $300 on shoes, people that would spend $129 on a steak and seafood dinner, people that would go out over the weekend in St. Patty and spend $129, people that throw themselves parties or whatever and spend hundreds of dollars, right? I understand celebrating your birthday, for example, but if you're going to be broke from doing it, you need to get somewhere and plan for your birthday how to improve your finances. And then people need to learn how their money gets stolen legally. How their money gets stolen legally, and how to find financial mentors. You take advice from people that's not even doing things that you want to do financially. And as long as you stay in that circle of broke people, right, you're going to stay, you are the sum total of your 5 closest friends, meaning that tell me your friends, show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. That's financially, that's spiritually, that's mentally, emotionally, everything. So I'm so excited that they're adding cryptocurrency in. And again, you can get in for 129. This ends April 22nd. So whenever they add the crypto component to it, of learning about cryptocurrency, the fundamentals of investing, and giving you the 475 tax deductions that you need so you won't be like the people of India that's spending 30 cents on the dollar. They have to pay rather 30 cents on the dollar for capital gain taxes. You know why people don't have the money to invest? Because they are getting robbed of their money legally in forms of taxes. Now, if you look at your paycheck check stub and you tell me, well, Queen, I'm not getting a whole lot of taxes taken out of my paycheck, and you're still broke, then you need to add more cash flow to your life. Small business owners, let me talk to my business minded people. You're telling me, you know what, I'm trading time for money. Yes, I do hair. Yes, I cut hair. But when I take off work on a Sunday, right, and I'm not standing on my feet to cut hair or to style someone's hair, I'm not making money. We need to stop that cycle. You need to, as Warren Buffett says, position yourself to make money in your sleep, not always on your feet. And again, if $129 is an issue for you, I would go out and have a garage sale if I had to. I would cancel that HBO and Netflix if I had to, because your utility bills are only going to get higher. Gas is only going to get higher. At the pump, some of you are getting slapped like Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith with gas prices. Groceries, Joe Biden already announced there's going to be a food shortage. So supply and demand. And people, you can get knowledge on cash flow, debt, taxes, improving your credit, leveraging your credit to invest. If you don't have a good credit card to invest for this home-based business, that's a problem. If you don't even have a credit card, if you got to connect a debit card, if you don't even have a good credit card to keep your statements together, itemized at the end of the month for your thousands of taxes that you get back every tax season. And I'm not saying you have to use a credit card, but that should be an option. Because this is how you learn how to leverage credit to get cash flow. So the home-based business already have credit restoration. You don't have to pay thousands. You don't even have to pay hundreds. It's hundreds. It's $129. The reason why you are broke in your household, whether you live in an apartment, condo, townhouse, is because your money is not coming back to the household. You're spending out money on your children. You're spending out money on your bills, your utilities. They also have bill negotiation, where they take the bills you're paying now. Maybe it's ADT security bill. Maybe it's Sirius radio in your vehicle. Maybe it's your cell phone bill. You upload all these bills and they negotiate it. So every year you're not hustling backwards where you're trying to renegotiate these contracts yourself. You have people working for you on your credit and bill negotiation 365 days a year on your behalf. You have experts working for you. And when you have experts working for you, you get expert results. I'm going to say this. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, 2 Kings chapter 4. The widow woman whose husband died, she came to Elijah and said, my sons are about to be sold into slavery because my husband died and we have a great debt. Her sons were about to work for somebody else. Maybe it was McDonald's, maybe it was Burger King, but they was about to be sold into the system. And Elijah gave her wisdom. He didn't tell her to give an offering and God will provide. He didn't take olive oil and anoint her forehead. He didn't tell her to stay at the altar and pray in tongues. He said, no, invest in a home-based business. She shut the door. She did not tell her neighbors. She did not tell the naysayers, the doubting friends, or whoever that would talk her out of it. And she shut the door to a negative mindset. Sometimes shutting the door means you're shutting the door to your own negative thoughts, not anybody else's. It's your mindset. Because I just told you all the benefits you get from this business, right? And most people think the monthly subscription, they look at it as a bill. They don't look at Netflix as a bill. They don't look at HBO as a bill. They don't look at when they have their 9-year-old child with the cell phone that they're paying as a bill. Nothing wrong with getting your child a cell phone because we're in a safety is important. But my child didn't get a cell phone since she was 6th grade. I see kids way younger than that with cell phones. Or there's nothing wrong when tax season comes. You buying your children $200-300 tennis shoes. That is no second thought. But when you have to pay a subscription or invest rather to get more money out your paycheck, to get your bills reduced, to position yourself to get cash flow versus income, that's different. Income is what you get from working and exchanging time for money, whether it's a job or you're a small business owner. Cash flow is what you get for leveraging other people and their skills and their talents and their knowledge through a networking base, right? And it's taxed differently because it's 1099. It's business income versus job income is taxed 30% or more, right? And so, with that being said, people, I'm excited. I just wanted to come before you and do this quick live stream. I also tell you, SHIBA is up 6% today. That for 129, you can be grandfathered in the home-based business and be a part of this crypto education that they're bringing. Also, be a part of higher paid commissions. What everyone in the network marketing business is now. April 22nd, you're going to get paid double, triple that. And you can get in for 129 after April 22nd. That's going to increase. So right now you can get grandfathered in for 129 and position yourself for all of the crypto, all the capital gain taxes, all the cash flow, all of shifting money back into your household. Instead of getting your kid allowances, now you are paying them through a structured home-based business, through a custodial account. You get up to $12,400 per child. That's way more than what CTC Child Tax Credit can offer. Child Tax Credit offers $7,000 for 3 children. So it also prepares you. We're already in a recession. I know the Tell Live Vision is not telling you that. We are already in a recession, United States. So it gives you more cash flow to invest in more crypto, right? The more money that you're saving and the more money that you're making, now you have investing income. Now your money is working for you and you're not always working for money. Hire your money. Money is a great servant. It will work if, as TD Jakes would say, it will work if you work it. You don't put your money to work, you spend it, and that's it. And the word spend has the word end in it, END. Right? So have a garage sale. Do what you gotta do. Listen, you cannot make excuses and money at the same time. It's impossible. Either you're motivated to be financially better as we're in this great reset, or you're going to make excuses. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you cannot make both. Go sell those designer. You won't get much from it forward, but go sell those designer clothes and purses and belts and stuff that you bought. You won't get, half of what you bought back, but you can get something. Now you can put your money to assets. You have the money. Most people don't have the mindset, and that's the problem. And they don't have the financial education, right? So invest, put your money to work. That's the only way you're gonna make it and be on the positive side of this wealth transfer. And if you decide to do nothing, then you're going to get poorer, because every day, every month, and every day, the dollar is getting purchasing less and less. So if you don't have your money in assets, you're losing. The dollar every day, every week, it buys you less and less. The amount of times you have to go to the gas pump is not changing, but the amount of dollar you spend at the gas pump, or dollars, is. It's buying less and less, and inflation is only going to get higher, right? It's only going to get higher. Prices is only going to get higher. So shift that money back to you. Maximize the amount of money that you can get out of your paycheck. Get your credit fixed. Get your credit restored. Reduce your household bills and bring money back into your household. Make sure you out here like and share. I think my cell phone battery is low. Just want you all to know that after April 22nd, we're going to have more information on this. But right now it's 129. It will not be that price for long. And cryptocurrency will be added in the near future. So you can get in now and be grandfathered in. Text 129-254-788-1144. Let me finish watching women's basketball, you all. Queen out. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And right next to the channel, hit that bell so you can get a notification when you are live. Hello, Unpredictable. Good evening, well, afternoon to you as well. Thank you for saying hello, and thank you for tuning in.